Hey everyone, my name is Brienne and today I'm going to teach you how to make gnocchi. Now gnocchi is an Italian dish and it originated in the 1600s in northern Italy. In northern Italy, the climate is a little bit cooler. So at the time in the 1600s, they had a lot of potatoes to harvest, so they incorporated it into pasta. And I hear a lot of people saying gnocchi wrong. I've heard gnocchi or gnocchi, but the G is silent, so it is gnocchi. And today we have, this is potatoes, just mashed up. So we have potatoes that were boiled and mashed together along with a little bit of flour and eggs. So the only ingredients you need, it is pretty simple, is flour, eggs, and potatoes. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some flour into this, okay? And we're just gonna dump it out. And have fun with this. It is a little bit messy. Making homemade pasta is messy, but it is worth it and it's a lot of fun. And it's so funny because nowadays, in order to buy like a pasta dish at a restaurant, it's almost like $20. And it's so crazy because back then, gnocchi was considered poor man's food, which meant that only people who didn't have that much money would make this. So a lot of Italian dishes that you see today were poor man's food. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a well. And in the well, we're gonna put the egg inside and we're gonna scramble the egg inside the well of the potatoes and the flour. Okay, and then this is where it's gonna get messy. We're gonna roll up our sleeves because it's gonna get messy. And we're gonna mix.
What are you making?
Hi buddy, I'm making gnocchis.
Cookies?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna add some flour. And you know, gnocchis really reminds me a lot of like playing with Play-Doh when you're a kid. It reminds me of playing with Play-Doh when you're a kid. So have fun with it. You can have your friends come over and help me make this. You can do this with your parents or even your brothers and sisters. The Italian culture is pretty amazing because it can be shared with as a family. So we're just gonna keep on adding flour until you get the right texture. And how I like to think of it is knead at a slow speed until you succeed. Again, that's knead at a slow speed until you succeed. So look, now we have this beautiful dough-like shape. You can just do it into a ball. And pasta doesn't need to rise like pizza. You can just put it in the water right away. So with gnocchis also, you can put this into boiling water. And when it's done, you'll know because the gnocchis will rise right up to the top. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a piece. I told you, it's just like Play-Doh. And I'm gonna show you in a minute how you can practice with Play-Doh. And you're gonna make like almost like a snake type, like this. So remember, knead at a slow speed until you succeed, okay? And so we're gonna get a knife. It can be a sharp knife, but I prefer using more of like a butter knife. And we're going to cut it like little pillows, little soft pillows. So easy to make, takes less than 5 minutes. Looks like that. Now, how to make a lot of people will just get a fork and they'll go like this. Just get the back of the fork and you slowly slide it down.
Oh, a big
And
knife.
so the cool thing about this is here's a piece of Play-Doh. And you can, it's almost the same. This is Play-Doh. Make it into a snake. It's almost the same texture as a Play-Doh. So if you want to know what the consistency is supposed to feel like, it's supposed to feel kind of like Play-Doh, just a little bit more stickier. So see? And you can cut it just like Play-Doh. So if it is a little bit intimidating to make gnocchi right away, I would say practice with Play-Doh. If you have some around the house, I always have some around the house because of my kids. So, and I teach them how to make gnocchi like that. And then what you're gonna do is you're going to boil it just like you would regular pasta. And when they're done, they will float to the top.